So you have some things on your list that you're looking for this season and you don't know the likelihood of finding them at a yard sale. I'm here to help. Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Kelly from Yard Sale Squad. You know, it seems that as we go to yard sales, we see patterns and we see the same type of items over and over again. Occasionally we'll find something rare and something that we haven't seen before, but for the most part, you kind of see the same things over and over again. We as humans are not that different from one another, and we cycle through the same things. We purchase things and then think we're going to use them and we don't. So these are the things you will probably see most often when you are out at yard sales. Number one is workout gear and workout equipment. We all have intentions of getting healthier, and people buy equipment, they buy DVDs, weights, foam rollers, yoga mats. We've seen this over and over and over again. There again, we as humans are not all that different. We all have good intentions of taking care of our bodies, and then time and obligations get in the way. So a lot of times these items will sit in someone's corner and collect dust for a period of time until they decide that it's time to sell them. All right, another thing that you will see a lot is baby items. Now, of course, I know that most people register for gifts, and so you don't necessarily want to spend a ton of money on baby items for yourself, but there are definitely times when I'm out and about and see things that I want to get for my daughter that I will be having this fall, for my son as he's growing and changing. And this is another thing too. Kids grow, kids change. They're not going to always be interested in the same thing. And so there's some turnover there, obviously in the clothes and the shoes you need, but also in the entertainment that they need. People that have kids are cycling through with the things that they used to use in the previous stage, probably the same way that you do. And whether or not you consign those items, you give them away, you sell them at a yard sale, you probably are not going to hang on to all of the baby items forever. So if you are a parent and you have not yet gotten into the whole yard sales and secondhand shopping for your kids, especially for toys, books, and clothes, you really need to check it out. All right, number three, Christmas and holiday items. I am a lover of Christmas, and this used to be a real problem for me. You know, it's funny. It never fails. We come back around to the same time of year, we come back around to the same holiday, and we feel like we need new decor. It's like we forget that we were perfectly happy and joyous and content with the decorations that we had last year. We either need a new theme, or we at least need a few new pieces for the tree, or a few little odds and ends to set around, and before you know it, you have more decorations than you have room in your house. So oftentimes these Christmas items and other holiday items can be found at yard sales. Several of my Christmas items have come from yard sales. There again, you guys will continue to learn that I'm all about the story, and I think it's so cool to remember where you got this piece and who you were with when you got it. And of course you could do this retail too, but it's so nice to be able to just have that yard sale story or secondhand story to go along with your Christmas items. I think you can also have a greater chance of finding something unique this way. You may find something that's old. You may find something that's not necessarily with the trends that you're seeing in the stores, and I think that that's a perfect opportunity for you to add something to your Christmas collection. Okay, kitchen items and home items. I honestly think that if you planned it out right, you could go to yard sales and furnish an entire kitchen, start to finish. You name it, small appliances, dishes, silverware, small little gadgets. You can find all of these kitchen items because a lot of times people are just cycling through. Along that line with the small appliances, you'll often see George Foreman's over and over again, toasters, Keurigs, and I'm not exactly sure if it's that these items get replaced with updated items or if they just take up space. They're freestanding, they take up counter space, and people may not have an interest in them. A lot of things like a George Foreman grill, people sometimes don't find that they use it that often, and so as they're cleaning out, they get rid of it. All right, another one, and this is kind of all-encompassing, but media. Whether it's books, CDs, DVDs, movies, people often go through their collections and they find that they're not using these things and they would rather clean out their collection. Especially when it comes to CDs and DVDs. With the world of streaming, you're going to see a lot of these because people are just cleaning them out. Along those same lines, you're probably going to see a lot of what's not the latest and greatest electronics. For example, the Wii. It's funny if you watch the trends. I can remember whenever the Wii came out and it was the gift for Christmas that year. And then we watch slowly as technology evolves and as we have more and more things come out, and suddenly the Wii falls to the wayside. And oftentimes there's not anything wrong with them, they just don't want them anymore. Alright, well that pretty much sums it up. Of course you're going to find several items outside of these categories, but this is a pretty good list that you will see every time you go yard sailing. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I will be creating more content. Let me know down in the comments if you are interested in a video of items that are difficult to find at a yard sale, or if you'd like to see some of my rare finds. And I will be talking to you soon. Bye everybody.